Welcome to Accounting 225. This is a strange semester for sure, but I hope this orientation video does help to answer a lot of the questions that you have. That being said, it's really important that you watch the entire video so that you get all the information that I provide for you. Remember, you are held responsible and accountable for knowing this information in this video, so make sure you watch it carefully. I'm going to try to keep the video short. However, this is what I'm going to cover in the next few minutes. I'm going to explain the course delivery, how we're going to be an online course with class meetings, so you will have the opportunity to meet in class if you want to. That will be optional. If you do want to come to class, what to expect. We're going to talk about how the course is going to be delivered to you through my accounting lab, which is through your publisher of your textbook, Pearson's. And we're going to discuss how you can meet with me if you need to for some reason, whether it's virtual or in person. So first thing I want to point out, when you look in Moodle, so go to Moodle and you'll find that there's announcements. Now there's no announcements posted yet, but you will have announcements, and these announcements are very important. You must watch all the announcements. You are held accountable for the information in the announcements, right? So you must watch them. Also have your email, available, and check your email regularly. The announcement should generate an email telling you have a new announcement if it works, the way it's supposed to. However, either way, you're still responsible for the announcements. They're very important. If I put announcements up there, you need to know it. Okay. And another thing, the syllabus. So you can find the syllabus in the course. So if you go to the course, you can find the syllabus there. It's very important that you read through that syllabus. Now you'll also notice some important tabs that are in Moodle. How to get into my accounting lab, that's one of the tabs. We'll look at that. Meeting with me, if you want to visit with me, either virtually or online, virtually or in person. The orientation video, which is what you're watching, is available there. The classroom, like what to expect when you go to the classroom. So those are all very important tabs that you need to review. We're going to go through those. So first things first, you'll be given all of your information, all of your lectures, all of the points for homework, for quizzes, and for exams through Pearson's My Accounting Lab. So you need to go ahead and you need to get signed up for that as of August 15th. That's when it's going to be available for you. Get set up on that as soon as you can. So the way you get set up on My Accounting Lab is to go to the tab and then follow these instructions. I'm not going to go through them with you now because they're self-explanatory. Go through them. If you run into an issue, make sure you contact Pearson's support for assistance. If you can't sign up for some reason, go to them first, because I can't fix Pearson's. I can only listen to your problem. But you can have it fixed by going to their support area. So there's instructions there. Once you're in Pearson's, you'll find it will look something like this. Right? Now you'll find that here's where you have your lectures and your quiz. So you need to go into each part. Each chapter is going to have 1, 2, 3, or 4 parts. This first chapter has 3 parts. You watch the lecture. It's recorded by me. I make the lectures personally, and then I do a short quiz after each one. You also have homework assignments that are required too, and you can see the due dates for all of these assignments. It's very important that you know those assignments. Now when you have an exam, that will show up here too, but we don't have any exams yet. We'll look at that in a second. The important thing to know is that you must do the work by the due dates. The due dates, there's no extensions on the due dates. If My Accounting Lab goes down, if your computer crashes, no extensions. So if you have a doctor's excuse, make sure your doctor's excuse has the date for which the excuse, the date range for the excuse, because I don't give extensions on My Accounting Lab. Now you can do the work late if you miss a homework or a lecture. However, If you do it late, there is a penalty. Once you select each of these assignments, it will take you to a screen and it will tell you how many attempts you have. For the quizzes, you only have one attempt, and then how many attempts you have for the homework. Most of the homework has more than one attempt. For the exams, the exams will be provided for you through My Accounting Lab. The dates are provided on the syllabus. We'll look at that in a second. But it's important that you know that we must take the exams at the same time as we would have normally scheduled class. So even though it's online, the exams are online, you will still be taking them at the class time. And I guess the only other thing to say is that there's only one attempt for the exams, of course. This is the syllabus, and you can find on the syllabus the dates for the exams. The first exam is September 9th. Each exam is shown here along with the dates that the exam will be given. For example, on September 9th, the exam for Accounting 225 will be provided for you from 8 a.m. until noon. That's the normal time for my 225 class sections. So you will have to take it on September 9th between 8 a.m. and noon. Now, if you miss an exam, you can do a makeup. So if you miss an exam on, let's see, the November 23rd, there's a makeup day for you to take that exam if you miss it. You don't need an excuse to take an exam on makeup day, right? But can't make up more than one. Here's how our class will be graded. You can find this again in the syllabus. You'll be given 4 exams. However, I'm only going to take the best 3 out of 4. Another way of saying that is that you can drop one of the exams. The required homework is worth 100 points. The lecture quizzes are worth 100 points. So to get an A, you need 450 points. A B, you need 400 points. A C, 350, and a D, 300. So what about the in-classroom experience? Well, of course, in-class is going to be completely optional. Everything, all the lectures are available through My Accounting Lab. So if you want to come to class, that will be great. I look forward to seeing you, and we will discuss the lectures and the material. Do additional problems. We'll talk about it. I'll ask you questions for you to respond to, that kind of thing. The problem with the in-class is that, well, there's not enough seats. We have, over 40 students in each section, and it only holds around 20, something like that. So what I did was I split it up. Priority days for students with A through L last name. If your last name starts with A through L, your priority day is on Monday. That's for the 8 a.m. section. If you are in a 9:30 section or in the 11 a.m. section, your priority names are A through H, and your day is on Monday. Now, on Wednesdays, the rest of the students. So if you are last name M through Z in my 8 a.m. section, then your priority day is on Wednesday. And for 9:30 and 11 sections, it's I through Z. So if your last name starts with those letters, then you have a priority day on Wednesday. What that means is that you have first dibs to a chair. If there's not a lot of students come into class and you want to come to class on a different day, you just have to let the other students sit first. And if there's extra chairs within the social distancing guidelines, you're more than welcome to come to that class. We're not going to cover different things, though. Every Monday and Wednesday, I'm going to cover the same stuff for both, Monday and Wednesday. Okay? You will have to wear a mask. I mean, that's, school rules, as they say. One thing to tell you, though, is if in the future, if attendance drops to a point where I don't have enough students coming to Monday and Wednesday, I'll just do once a week. We'll talk about that if it occurs. What about if you want to meet with me? Well, it's pretty simple. Just go ahead and click on, in Moodle, Meet with Dr. Knight, and you can find there's 2 options. You can meet with me in person, or you can meet with me virtually through Google Meet. Go to the worksheet, the Google Sheet that's provided, and go ahead and fill that form out. The form looks something like this. So what you'll find is the dates that I have office hours, right? So this is the first week of class, and then you can choose in person or virtual. If it's virtual, then I will send you a Google Meet invitation, so be available for that. If it's in person, just show up to my office, Garrett 22, and make sure you wear a mask. If notice I have more days, so just scroll to the right and you can find, I have days all through the week. However, some days I only have virtual. So if those are the days, again, you just let me know. So make sure you put your W number. That's really important. All right, so I think I covered everything. However, things are going to change. So be aware of that. As we figure more out, we'll make adjustments to make everybody's life easier or to make sure all the rules are followed. So make sure you check your announcements, check your email. Have a great day.